things I have no idea what the heck is talking about. And like, sure, yeah, it looks incredibly easy. Thank you for telling me that.
Someone say character sheet.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
talking about D&D.
Hell yeah,
Saba's
I love
making a
D&D.
character.
For what campaign? Can I join?
I
Oh,
have literally no idea what that means.
Adrian,
That's
do
okay.
you listen to the Adventure Zone?
I only listened to the first series.
I'm listening to Graduation right now. It's pretty freaking good.
I will counter that question by asking, have you listened to Fantasy High?
I have not, but it keeps popping up in my recommended sometimes.
It's just a elevator pitch. It's like if D&D took place in high school and there were still orcs and dragons and shit.
oh, that's like
Hell
fine.
yes.
I like that. That's cool.
As opposed to normal D&D, which is offensive.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie when I say I find normal D&D to be pretty boring.
Alright.
That's just me, though.
You can have
Gosh,
that taste.
see, I don't even get what it means
I'm
by
good
normal or
tastes.
non-normal. It's way too much.
It's too structured. I don't like it.
Normal D&D is just generic medieval fantasy D&D, like Lord of the Rings, etc.
Aw.
I like medieval fantasy.
I love medieval
Yeah.
fantasy.
I
Medieval
mean,
fantasy
I
is
maybe
think
cool.
it's
just
neat.
maybe people aren't just imaginative enough to make it like a good
Precisely.
medieval fantasy.
Yeah. You can make medieval fantasy interesting if you care enough about it.
Yeah.
So
Some people just don't care enough.
before we started, I did want to kind of have a one-on-one conversation with Grant here really quick, just because I had mentioned something right before we started, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to talk about it before I forget. But yeah, because I was telling you that I've been watching like the Super Best Friends Yakuza 4 playthrough. It's really good. And I think I might send you like a few clips of what I mean when I say that because that's like old. Like these videos are from 2000 fucking 13, and holy shit, does that
Wow.
make me feel old? Because I remember watching it live. You know what I mean? But all of the jokes and humor there, a lot of it feels like a little bit forced, but it's very yes and. Like fucking one of the running jokes that they have going on right now is that one of the characters, she used to be like a little girl, but then Yakuza 4 takes place after like a little bit of a time jump, so now she's like 18, and unlike every other character in the series, she didn't grow up hot, she grew up fat. And so they just keep calling the character Super Chunk over and over, and it's
Oh my
and it's
god.
just really weird because like I'm thinking about like the years and years and years I've watched or I had watched the Super Best Friends, where like the modern Super Best Friends, one of them would have called it Super Chunk, and then the other one would have been like, nah, that's stupid, and then they would have dropped it, right? Like they would have burned through jokes way too quickly. But nah, the two of them just like, because it's just Pat and Matt, and they're just like, oh my god, Super Chunk, there she is, and she's just like, she's like suplexing people out like a door, which is just Yakuza in general, and it's just like, I
Right.
don't know, it's just like a really good time, and it's very
It's a,
strange
it's
to
a shame
see.
that they changed so much.
Yeah, oh yeah, and that was the thing that you said where you were like, I wonder why they changed so much, and I really think it's Pat. Like, I think that, because a lot of the humor is Pat producing some bullshit, like either like talking about a fact or talking about a character in some way, and then Matt like rebounding off of it, you know what I mean? Sort of like one of those paddle ball things. Like that's kind of like how their dynamic works, at least in this series. And then I think about Pat later, and Pat is the guy who is constantly just shooting down other people's jokes. But then he also doesn't produce any jokes anymore. And it's just like, man, I don't know. It's very strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there. I just wanted to talk about that because obviously the Super Best Friends mean a lot to me. And it's just really weird going back to like one of their really old playthroughs and just like, it's such a breath of fresh air of like, good content.
When they were good.
Alright. Oh, I need a stream on Discord. I keep forgetting.
Correct.
There you go.
Please.
I just had another D&D game today where they fucking had got an old guy executed because he was harvesting vampires. Or not harvesting, he was hosting vampires in his place.
Is that
Like,
illegal?
I dinner party.
No.
Oh.
Let's get into it, boys. Final
So
case.
gameplay isn't up on Twitch, just so you know.
Oh yes. There we go. Overlay down.
Leave Cat Bullet the entire stream.
It's just audio.
It's a
This is
podcast.
It's a
now.
podcast.
Judgment
Yeah.
Day.
Oh god.
We are not ready for a podcast. Anyway,
Dear Lord.
today things
Oh,
are
I'd
gonna
love
be
a
settled at
podcast.
last. A lot of things. Roarg! What? What happened?
Do you remember getting tased?
I don't know. What's the big
Having
idea?
fun.
So sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder.
Oh, Phoenix was like really tense because of the trial.
Static shock.
And
After
so-
I attached tasers to my hands, I only
oh,
touched your shoulder.
I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday.
that's not how that works, my.
She's still electrically
I
charged.
hold on to the electricity, okay?
What are you, a
Anywho,
fucking
like
Pokemon?
Yes. How did you know? Today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Being a spirit
Yeah,
man makes more
thanks, Maya.
conducive.
Oh, she's conductive.
That doesn't mean that she can generate electricity or and it's just
she can
She
hold
just
on.
holds
She
on
can
to it.
hold on to it like a battery.
yeah.
Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. I hope he doesn't cry like
almost
a little
fell.
baby.
No, it's pushed too hard. He almost fell off the monkey.
Yeah,
Ours
whoa.
last
Oh, that was Edgeworth. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Tasing you.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Come on,
I just
decide.
thought I could cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Stop fucking electrocuting people, you Electabuzz! Like, what the fuck?
It pans down and she's just got socks and like rubbing on a carpet.
But like from off screen, balloons start sticking to her hair. Maya,
Oh, dude.
maybe you should go outside and discharge. It's been a day!
Find a wall
He just
socket,
goes
okay?
outside and like holds up
Whoa,
a.
wait, whoa, hold up. What the fuck did you just say, Saba?
Nothing. She's got it discharged.
I don't think you understand that that's not how wall sockets work.
But isn't she like a Pokemon? She could just do that.
She could put the electricity back, and it
Like,
like
yeah.
blows all the generators.
Maya, why don't you charge my cell phone for a bit?
Oh.
Maya, here's my phone.
Charge
Thanks.
it.
It's like that. It's like that throwaway scene from Shazam, where he's like lightning people's phones, and then one of
Oh,
them
yeah.
catches fire.
One of them
Oh,
blows.
I didn't mean that.
Which, by the way, Grant, I don't know if you, it was on r/movie details, but the guy whose phone, like the people who had their phones like successfully charged were all Apple, and then the one whose phone exploded was just so happened to be that brand of Samsung Galaxy phone where the battery explodes on like when you expose it to magnets or whatever, and, and the guys who were filming it were like, I don't know, we were just real lucky.
Right. Good idea.
Try not to electrocute anyway on your way out. Oh, this is Gumshoe.
Kermit.
No, it's Gumshoe, clearly. It says pal.
Oh yeah, pal.
I think he just got shot.
Wow.
Can I
Oh
get
my
a-
god, did
he's
she knock
dead.
him out? Oh,
What's gotten into that girl?
about 60,000
electric-
volts.
Oh,
No, it was 600,000 volts.
Oh my god, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, she should
Oh
be
yeah, it was
dead.
600,000.
Detective Gumshoe.
morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Good morning.
It's really funny having Edgeworth in this situation where he has to be kind of polite and nice because he's so awkward. Like when he's not like just demanding people and being a piece of shit, he just doesn't know what to do with himself.
Don't forget, I've been raised by Von Karma, okay?
I've been
That's
raised
true.
by
It's tough.
wolves.
It's tough being a human.
Where did that
I've been
come?
raised by
where,
British
excuse you, he's a
people.
vampire. I've been raised by the British. It's
no.
true. It's true that does turn you into a piece of shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, British people.
I have a quick question. I don't know if anyone knows this. Where does that like not really running joke? I don't know, just like theme of like, oh, I was raised by wolves. Where the
My
fuck did that
guess is-
start?
Well, isn't
guess
there
is
like a myth?
Romulus.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Romulus and
Remus,
Remus.
yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea. I did not think of that.
I'm pretty sure they had something to do with being raised by wolves or whatever.
They
But
were.
it's also
They were.
like
They,
feral
yeah.
children in general. I think they've found like
But
some of them
why?
being
But
raised by
why wolves?
I don't know,
How
they're cool.
why not?
Like that's
People-
why I like the Romulus and Remus, because that's like a foundational myth for like one of the foundational civilizations of like the modern world. So that makes sense.
People
I
have
guess.
liked wolves for as long as people have known wolves. Wolves are just cool.
Except the time when they nearly ran them extinct in certain areas, and then realized that was a big no-no, and that humans are stupid.
That's fine.
I just think
Oh,
they're
it's
neat.
fine.
I just think they're neat.
Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night now.
He was just sleeping under a rock.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be. Oh, I thought he said fired. You must be tired.
Actually, after
Be
that
fired.
shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Oh my God, she fucking defibrillated your heart.
My
Was it
pacemaker
down?
has never been better.
Oh my God. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. That has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edward if he couldn't remember his past? Does
If
he
he w-
remember? And I'm going. Oh, he does remember, and I'm gonna prove it.
I got like corn stuck between my teeth. It's bothering me.
You should spit it at a projectile velocity.
Need to heat my teeth, then pop it first though.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready.
Ooh, that's the first time in 3 days that he's actually said that.
Right, very
Oh,
well.
the judge is surprised, he answered.
We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial.
If we do not find the real killer today, for whatever bullshit reason, Edgeworth will be arrested.
And I will kill everyone in this courtroom. I ask
I
that
mean,
the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Oh, he's very cooperative.
Oh yeah, see, he's actually, yeah, this is scary.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker is yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine it as much as necessary.
Karma, you're so evil. God.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Ladies and gentlemen of this court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness. Why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
What?
Hey, Adrian,
I'd like to hear it from his own mouth.
would you mind doing me a favor? I'm assuming it's probably because you're tired, but would you mind, like, lowering your sensitivity on your voice a little bit? You're cutting in and out.
I'll see what I can do.
Sure, thank you.
It's been so long with my thing.
Do you remember how?
Am I supposed to put it to the left or to the right?
You're to make it so that way this goes, you're gonna move it to the left.
Okay, I moved it
To
to
the
the
left.
left a few.
To the left.
Is this any different?
We'll have to see when you actually do more reading.
Okay.
I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony.
Oh, I was totally running away.
Just incriminates himself immediately.
Take him away.
I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. Sorry, I ran out of air there.
he's inflatable. He's a,
But I wasn't running away or nothing.
What are you doing?
I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Jesus. Okay.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Laurel Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it.
In the same way.
Wait a second.
That's not gonna get annoying. Okay. What the fuck? To
Are
press
you
on?
sorry?
Are you?
But I wasn't running away.
Went to go buy food. I mean, I guess press that.
Yeah, kind of suspicious of that. Food.
Well,
Press on.
Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see.
Does she eat crackers?
She only eats those high-quality bird pellets from France.
Wow.
They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
Big pet
You know,
shop.
that sounds
Who's
very
that?
close because my bird loves popcorn. So she, like, it's the only thing she will eat now.
Your bird raised by one karma?
You
It
weren't,
is not the only.
but you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Well, I kind of got lost, you see.
God, the ability to just be like, I'm a crazy old man is
I'm
such
being
bullshit.
wild.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes.
Oh, Adrian, that sounds fantastic. Great.
When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
By circumnavigating the globe.
He'll get there eventually.
He went
Yeah,
through,
right.
He went through
Nice
long way
try,
around the
Von
globe.
Karma. No one's gonna believe that.
I believe it. He was lost. I get that all the time.
No one would be so stupid as to believe something so obvious as that. Yes, that
I'm
makes
very
perfect sense.
stupid.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses.
Why, what?
But what do you mean you got nothing to do
Isn't
with it?
isn't that the thing with the
Remember,
we found in the
don't have.
safe?
Remember, yeah, we don't have that evidence anymore because
Oh,
Von
you're
Karma
right. He
stole it.
Von Karma stole it, that bastard.
What the fuck voice was that?
Good
You
voice.
can't
It
just
was
whip out a
really
great
good.
voice like that for no reason. You gotta save it.
For no
That's right.
reason.
Oh, I'm
That's little-
sorry.
That was the court stenographer.
The That is true. There isn't a stenographer in here. That's weird.
Wait, how did he know that when he wasn't there for that though?
They follow
It's Maya.
Phoenix has a personal stenographer.
He
Follows
didn't
Yeah,
know
her.
the
Maya.
stenographer,
Stenographer.
the third party member.
Yeah.
You've lost much of your memory. Is that correct?
Yeah, yep, seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Prove my double negative. Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly there is no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof, any evidence you have that might be useful.
You son of a
Stupid
bitch!
baby.
Just jump over the table and just fucking
Come
strangle
on.
him. How am I supposed to prove what's going on?
Do we have
That
the
old
parrot?
hug
Can
is
we
in.
say, Polly, what is my name?
That's true.
Ooh, that's a good.
I'm
Dude,
glad
dude,
you've
imagine
come to
how
your
fucked up it
senses.
would be if Polly, like, you brought in Polly. Hey, Polly, what's my name? And then Polly goes, Mr. Right. And it's like, no, like, what's the caretaker's name? And
How did
she's
you
like,
know
I
that?
don't know.
You're like, what's my name? Polly's like, right, senior.
Oh.
Very well, witness, please continue. Without the sword of the ancients or evidence, you can't defeat me.
No. Didn't we? Because I was thinking about this last night. Didn't we say that the sword of the ancients, Old Bag colloquially calls the whippersnapper? How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Do you have anything to prove this?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
They're inanimate.
I have to
They're
prove
not
he's
real.
lying about his memory.
I don't believe in
Otherwise,
grudges.
it's going to be the same thing over and over until
Forgive
this
us, forget,
trial
I say.
ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
No.
Please.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now over and over.
This is
Getting
court!
mad.
You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, of course, sorry. The witness says he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
In the court?
I've never believed it.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. It's mean.
Oh.
Are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Ho 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 ho! I killed Santa, you know. You can't beat me. Now this is interesting. I would
Killed
like to
Santa?
know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
Yen Yogi! His name is Laurel Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi. That name seems familiar.
I'm pretty sure
Like the
you were
name of a
still the
yogurt.
judge at the time.
It was a cartoon bear.
Oh,
Oh,
he was also
favorite
a
cartoon.
baseball player.
Oh
Laurel
yeah.
Yogi from the DO6 incident.
You son of a bitch, Grant. I said Laurel last. It's Yanny this time.
Yanny last. Yanny Yogi.
The judge is like, wait, which is it again?
What is it? Who am I?
It figures the judge would have heard it. It was a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Does it
Your
mean
Honor,
that way?
if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Tis, fucking stupid baby, dumb. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr.
Shut
Wright,
the
you want
fuck
a
up, Von
diaper for
Karma!
that?
Just take a DNA reading of the dude! He's here!
Fingerprint him.
Fingerprint him!
This man, this witness is Yogi, correct? Fascinating.
Insert correct name here.
Yogi.
However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof.
How about you, dude? Because you're the prosecution. The burden of proof is on you, not me.
Not in this hellscape. And allow me to repeat once more, the witness has lost his memory.
Then let's find it.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I got nowhere else to go. What are you talking about?
Nick,
That's me.
how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanny Yogi? What you've been literally asking yourself all this time.
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor. Please. Oh! Please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanny Yogi 15 years ago.
I see, that makes sense.
Tis.
Well,
This
does
man
it
has no hands!
As he cuts them off.
Stupid
Huh?
baby. Dum-dum, I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. White.
Please don't ooh-woo, Von Karma.
No, keep going.
No! Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
How
What?
convenient.
Acid.
What?
Bob.
What? No fingerprints?
Oh, I have fingerprints. You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yup.
Oh, I thought he burned his fingers at the wet noodle.
That's a good point. That would have been a
The
much better
boiling
lie.
hot pasta water
Delicious.
has
Yogi,
burned my
sneak.
hands off.
You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
It was very painful.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprint,
Gives me
DNA or
ouchies.
something, dude, please.
I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
Oh my god.
Spit it
Shut
to a
up,
cup.
Phoenix.
Okay.
Yanni, no. Laurel Yogi fucking worked at a court. He has dental records. Sure, we can't get his fingerprint, but dental records and DNA.
Without a
Motherfucker,
shot.
check it.
We don't offer our bailiffs any benefits whatsoever, Mr. Wright.
No, it's for record-keeping purposes.
What records?
Mr. Wright, you
What
won't
are
understand how much money we
records?
have. We're hiring Kermits for God's sake.
We're hiring the Kermits.
We're at the end of a rope here.
I forgot my line. It seems the case has been decided, though.
No! I know what happened. I know everything. I am still bristling with electricity because of you. I just can't prove it.
It makes my hair stand on end.
It makes my hair slick back like this. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
What about the bird?
Nick, what are we gonna do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, gonna cry? Gonna piss your pants, maybe?
Maybe we should
Perhaps you
come.
Didn't come.
Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parent for a little comic relief.
Yes!
Actually,
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot?
What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to.
Your Honor! Get me that fucking bird!
what the fuck?
Would like to take Mr. Von Karma on his proposal, oh my god.
Take Mr. Von Karma out?
Oh!
Ah.
On my... Mr. Wright, I hate you.
Mr. Wright, I was joking. I was boasting. I didn't realize I gave you an out.
Mr. Wright, I'm not into younger men.
Oh!
Ooh.
Exactly,
Saucy.
Your Honor. But there are no men on Earth that are younger than you, Von Karma.
Wait, what?
I would like to cross-examine
What?
the witness's pet parrot. What?
Not that
What did
you know.
what did I say that was nuts?
Order.
One Karma is just Adam.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Do I say yes? Please tell me.
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Too bad. Oh, I object to your objection. Wait a second. You're the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have the right to do as you suggested. Von Karma's like, fuck.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest.
Gah.
Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through your little game, you stupid baby.
Obviously. Let the parrot talk. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Okay, so we all know that Von Karma like perfectly plans out all of his shit. Did he make that joke on purpose to get the parrot to talk, or was he legitimately like, ha, no one would ever do that?
We'll find
Well,
out.
It was a ha moment.
We'll call him A. We'll call him B.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my
You can't
last
rig the
chance.
parrot.
At least, I think so.
Oh boy.
Alright, I'm glad that Saba gets more lines.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir! Be right back! You'll never take me alive!
Look how cute.
That's my bird. Please, tell us your name. bitch. Name.
He jumps down, starts strangling the bird. Tell me your name!
You fool! You stand in the court of gods and think yourself a king! The witness is ignoring me.
Jesus Christ, Judge! Holy shit! It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us.
Here comes the testimony. I hope it's good.
It's just ellipses.
Hello.
Fantastic.
Well, you
That's all
didn't. You didn't ask the question with Polly in it.
Yeah.
Zach, did you spot the contradiction in there?
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination.
In
Right.
air quotes.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What are we gonna do, Maya? Jesus.
Well,
What? Man, this game's great. Oh, it's the only line. Oh no, never mind. There's an ellipsis.
Press.
All right, I'm gonna press it. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right. What do I say?
What's your name? Well, we know the name.
We know the. I think it's have we forgotten something?
Yeah.
Because then the bird will say DL6, and they'll be like, wait, why the fuck does the bird know DL6?
Mm-hmm.
As I recall, 2 days ago. Oh, do we really need to flash back to this?
Do I have to say this again?
Yes.
Polly, we've forgotten something?
There you
Yes,
go.
thank you.
Alright, don't forget DL6.
Yep.
Flashbacks are voiced by Kermit, apparently.
Oh!
Yes, thank you. Yes, I'm totally fine with that.
If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Uh-oh.
Hello.
No!
Hello.
The bird was a villain
No.
the whole time!
The bird killed him.
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something we forgot. Hello. Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
Why are you saying it like that?
Strangled the bird.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
There's something the matter, Mr.
Oh,
Wright.
he predicted this.
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. Holy shit. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond if we asked if we'd forgotten anything?
Is it the same parrot?
Oh my god!
My God.
Really?
I will say,
Because it does say
I was
parrot and not Polly.
I was expecting Carrie to take the parrot, and I was mistaken, apparently.
Carrie? Why would Carrie take the
Uh,
parrot?
Yeah, because didn't Carrie not have any lines?
Carrie was voicing Yanni Yogi.
The old man.
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. It was just
Adrian
because
forgot
all
5
Saba.
seconds ago.
Yeah, I was about to say all Saba's been voicing has been Maya. So this is like the Saba show right now.
Listen,
Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me.
I'm fucking exhausted. I ran like a 4.5-hour session.
That's fair.
My goodness.
Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot.
Frankly, I can't believe you suggested the parrot.
And don't call me Shirley.
No,
Well,
dude, Airplane's a good movie.
It's a good ass movie.
I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Yes. What?
Well, this is the only thing you can press to get questions on,
Can you
right?
present anything? Wait, the
Yeah.
picture of the parrot.
Well, I mean, there's
You
this.
want to present the parrot to the parrot? Parrotception?
I mean,
I
you have
mean-
plenty of health right now.
That's true. Dude, this is like the big case, though. I'm assuming there's gonna be some bullshit. I mean, if I press again, will I be able to ask different questions?
It seems
Probably.
safer than presenting anything.
Witness, you must testify.
What should I tell her?
Maya, say something. What's your name?
Are you trying to do the fucking Aaron voice?
No. Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly, what's your name? Polly.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot's name is Polly. Does this have anything to do with the owner's identity?
Of course. I don't know, dude. What the?
Sure, I'll take it.
Polly is like the most generic pet name.
Well, maybe go to the profiles. Let me see. Maybe there's something in profiles.
Is there a bird in here? No, it's just him.
Oh god, I wish.
You still have
He's
the
only
DL6 file.
52?
This dude's
Really?
only 52. Wow, his
I-
life really was ruined by DL6. Holy shit.
I mean, he suffered oxygen deprivation and apparently worked at a chemical plant.
That's true.
Yeah, his life
Also-
does suck.
Also, I'm surprised Moncari didn't take
Fish.
away the DL6 case file.
Wait, did he not?
We still have that.
It's in your evidence, yeah.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh,
What a
check it.
fool.
You're kidding me.
We just shoved it into our pockets.
One bullet found the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Yogi, the elevator. Remember, you lost two dogs.
Fiance Polly Jenkins.
Oh, fiance
Oh.
Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Oh, I can't
Oh, that's
believe it.
interesting though.
This
Uh-huh.
poor guy.
Yes, it does.
Huh, fascinating. You claim the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Shut the fuck up, Maya. We're in court.
Maya, I predicate literally my entire strategy in court on bluffing.
Listen. We're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi.
We're here to prove what is the caretaker.
All we... Why
Everyone
is the
asks-
caretaker?
Everyone asks who is the caretaker, but no one asks how is the caretaker.
How is the caretaker?
Oh,
Clearly
he's
not
probably
good.
depressed.
Yeah,
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Oh, God. That's a good movie. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker is this.
Take that.
The DL6 case file.
Von Karma's like, I thought I took that from you. Wait.
That's quite a large file you have there.
How did you not take this from me?
Where did
Which
you get
page
it?
is the proof on? Did you answer questions 3 through 6 in the homework last night? Show us or stop wasting our time.
Hmm. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name?
Oh,
I don't remember what the names of it was. I'm assuming it's the third one. So case, summary,
Suspect
victim,
data.
suspect data.
That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, so the third one. It's on the suspect data page.
Hmm?
This page has all the information on about Laurel Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Hmm. Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember he wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide.
As if he would forget it otherwise.
It's true, I guess. That's why he named Parrot after her. He
Gee,
named him
I guess
Parrot.
that is possible.
Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all.
That is pretty true, where Polly is the most generic name ever, so...
My granddaughter's a dog she calls Phoenix.
Oh, she's probably a fan of you.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
I don't
He has a
know, how old is
granddaughter?
she?
Who
Oh.
Or
named her?
Phoenix.
She's only
4.
7 years old, what the fuck?
She's only
What were
7
you
years
saying
old.
again? Phoenix?
Well, listen, dude, he's 65. I thought he would have had like an older granddaughter or something.
65 is pretty young for grandpa.
Is it?
Kinda. Could be. I guess it all depends.
I mean,
Considering he's 5,000
that's literally
years
how
old.
it works. Yeah.
Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial.
Wait, well, I mean, I guess that's just never mind. It's just conjecture.
We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I gonna find that?
Nick, We're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. But what? Adrian?
Oh, sorry.
Very well, witness. You may continue.
I was browsing Tumblr. It's a very funny quarantine meme.
So, should I press again with the third question?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, why not?
Safe number, I guess. That's the only thing we haven't said yet.
Sure.
How does that tie into the thing, though?
No idea.
This proves that we broke into the defendant's house.
Wasn't the DL6 case file in there? Or
No,
yeah,
it was the
but
letter.
I mean,
It was
But
the
you can't
letter.
prove
to...
it was, the letter was
the
in there
wrong
anymore.
karma. But...
Listen, dude, I don't know. I'm just playing the video game.
I mean, check the case file you have again, because it's basically all you have at this point.
Excuse you, I'm this metal detector.
It was
Oh, yeah.
it was
Bash
1228, I think, right?
Sorry?
Oh, yeah. Go back.
What?
Go back.
Number is 1228.
Yeah, the number.
yeah, the date.
Oh! Okay.
Oh,
Today's date, 15 years ago.
oh, take that museo.
I watched
See?
Ratatouille today. It was a good movie.
Why?
Ratatouille is so good.
Yeah.
Let's just try to get her to
Ew.
say anything, okay?
I
Polly.
love Ratatouille.
What's the number to the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228.
Oh, you hear that, boys? I'm gonna go get me a safe.
Bailiff, wait!
Ah,
What a
money!
reckless parent. Grossberg's out there, be careful! I'm claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
It does, bitch. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous.
What was the first question we had the bird say?
What did we forget?
Yeah, and it didn't work.
Man, I can't believe... Well, actually, I guess that's just good game design, because that was, like, the one that would be like, oh, that would immediately pin this on him. Good game design.
How could a number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
This case file you didn't take again.
The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case?
What are you talking about? It's so quintessential to this case.
Mr. Wright. Where in this file is something related to that safe number?
Every time someone says Mr. Right, I always think, how many licks does it take to center a Tootsie Pop?
The world may never know.
What makes you think? Why does that make you think of Mr. Right?
It has the same, just beat, and Mr. is the same, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Owl.
Mr. Right.
It's on
Anyway.
the case summary page.
The case summary.
Specifically, the date in which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. The
Bruh.
statute of limitation.
The statute of limitations is running out, and the number on that safe is 1228.
Oh,
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. Man, thank
All
God
right.
that Yanni Yogi is an idiot.
right.
Because
I'm gone for a few seconds, but I'm back.
oh, welcome back.
see, it certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Okay.
Ah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's card number to 0001 because I'm number one.
I want him to.
I'm a number
I want him
seven.
to sweat right now because he
My
just.
social security card is.
I'm a number one. I'm a winner. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. I'm a
That's
winner.
enough.
I'm a number one.
I'm gonna win.
I'm gonna win.
That's enough. I think
I
we've
hate Wario.
I think we've reached the conclusion.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
It's two coincidences, Karma. That's impossible.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern.
It's true. You can make a line off of that.
Test.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop.
Fine,
Immediately.
off.
Witness, tell us your name.
Wait. The witness he doesn't remember.
Carrie.
Carrie.
Oh shoot, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oh my god, is he about it?
Oh!
Oh.
What the?
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Wait!
What?
She looks totally different.
He stood up!
It's a posture.
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years!
God, it's like
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is
It's
Yanni Yogi. Okay, I was like,
I'm also trying to keep track, don't worry.
15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
I do want to point out, because you're doing a good voice and I like it, but
oh thank you.
when he was younger in the elevator, he had a slightly raspy voice, and so with age, it got better.
He was also desperate for oxygen.
Oh, that's true.
Order. Laurel Yogi.
Oh, call
That's my
yourself.
name.
So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it.
Oh.
Okay.
They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. Sorry, he told me that it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing.
My 5 children?
Wow.
The orphanage I used to run?
Oh no.
Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol.
Wait a minute. Can he
I
not
really
now that
stopped the
he's
letter.
like fuck it, whatever. Can he not testify that Von Karma like sent him the letter?
Oh.
The plan was written out in careful detail.
Oh, maybe he doesn't actually know that Von Karma did it.
It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it.
Fudge.
I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth, who was 9 at the time, but you know, whatever. I have no regrets.
Have you never wanted to take revenge on a small child before?
Nearly threw hands with him.
Into the third.
I
Wait
mean,
a
to be
moment.
fair, when he's dressed like that,
Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter.
What?
Okay. Before anything happens, I need to go get some water. I'll be back. Hopefully I don't have to say anything.
You should be okay, I think.
this is the first time the court has seen that letter, by the way, and it's coming from this guy.
It's true.
Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself?
Uh-oh.
Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
So was this his plan all along, Von Karma, where he's like, we'll get Edgeworth either way.
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant Miles Edgeworth is...
Innocent, in this case at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
No, he doesn't have to.
Do it.
Yay. Perfect time.
Ooh, nice.
There are a few mysteries left unsolved.
That doesn't matter.
And with that,
Walk
I'm
through.
gonna go get water. I'll be right back.
Ooh, pass
Right.
off.
Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objection?
I love you, Grant.
Oh my god. Is that Bobby?
Wow, someone just professed their love to you, Grant.
I love you
You
too,
should
Bobby.
chase after them.
Bobby, come back!
Bobby, come back. Okay. I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Con Barma.
Vern Kermy.
Why
Von
isn't one
Kermit.
Kermit saying anything?
Oh, no. This court finds defendant Mr. Miles Edgeworth guilty as shit.
It's 3 letter. It's boom, boom, boom.
Gas. Guilty as shit.
Oh,
That is all. This court is adjourned.
objection. Fuck.
Oh my god. Did someone just say objection? We were done.
Oh my god, was that really Edgeworth objecting because he feels guilty? But wait, that means no. Oh my god, Edgeworth.
I'm guilty, right? Your Honor. I object to your judgment.
Who are you pointing at?
To you.
Why are you
How
pointing at me?
dare you prove me innocent?
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick!
I can't stop him.
Nick! Edward is trying to confess! He's going to say he's guilty! Do something! He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident! Why aren't you doing anything? He's gonna tell them that he killed his own dad! Do something!
What do you want me to? She's screaming. She's all these details just out into the open. Oh my
Dude,
god.
Phoenix is like trying to go over, but like Maya goes and grabs, like, Phoenix, do something, and won't go.
Oh, what do I do?
Raise an objection.
I'm gonna have to raise an objection, dude. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
Can we not?
Not so funny when some random idiot interrupts your fucking verdict, is it right, huh?
He's right. It sucks when someone's interrupt your verdict. It's happened twice to me now. No one listened.
So guys, what did I miss?
We have a
So-
duty here, mister.
So Edgeworth's like, no, I'm against you saying I'm innocent.
Cool.
That's basically
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
For 15 years, I've had a reoccurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. Was it Laurel? Yeah, I have no clue.
Meaning the incident where your father died horribly. In
From the
that
distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day.
It's the
I don't
same
either.
case.
I know.
Come on.
The murderer. The criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me.
Oh god.
Your Honor, I confess my guilt.
You dumb
I
guy.
am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
You couldn't. Dude,
arm
imagine,
hooked
imagine,
around.
Whoa,
imagine
guilty.
Phoenix taking the clock statue and just fucking chucking at Edgeworth's head so that way he gets knocked out for 24 hours.
He's like, shut up.
Order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today.
Du-du-du-du.
How I should deal with this.
Humbug. I hate children. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. My brain hurts.
My brain.
My brain hurty.
Brain
Darn
hurting.
it. Okay, court is adjourned.
Oh, sorry, I
Hammer.
thought you read it.
Oh.
I'm
Hammer heavy
kind of
brain.
reading it in my head at the speed that you guys are reading it, and then moving forward because you guys are slightly behind me because of the stream.
I'm sorry, right?
It's Phoenix just grabbing him by the collar, being like, "What the fuck?"
Maya, shock him. Use Thunderbolt.
Maya, use Thunderbolt.
I've just wasted all of your effort.
Maya from
Yeah,
now
no
on is a
kidding.
fucking thunder god.
No,
She has been
more like a
upgraded.
thunder
Spirit
acolyte.
medium
Thunder acolyte.
and
You're
a
right.
thunder god. Ooh.
No. She's a spirit medium and a thunder hard.
Nahaha.
Okay, I guess I'll go fuck myself.
No, it was good.
Mr. Edgeworth, I don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad.
Yeah, well, sometimes it happens. You kill your dad.
Ooh. I didn't want to believe it myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
In this hellscape.
This is crazy. Just crazy.
Huh? Nick? What are you doing?
Fucking so pissed.
He's slamming
Huh?
his head against the
Oh.
brick wall.
I was just reading through the court record once more.
Hmm.
I'm getting my case ready.
Your case for what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. Fucking duh.
Oh, what are you talking about, pal? You just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court.
Right, we're gonna have them testify about it. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
Saba, are you good?
No, yeah, I don't expect me to talk, so I'm like looking off screen for a second and then it's me.
It's just a dream. It's not real. You need to wake up, Saba.
Ugh.
The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning.
Clench your assholes.
Go. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right. December 28th, 2:30 p.m. District Court.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge. Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let's begin by hearing his testimony.
Wow, that's really unlike you.
Then, though pointless, let the defense do their stupid cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DLC instant runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
Yeah, yes. What do you like? I don't understand. I don't understand how you're allowed to say that in court.
No, I don't normally do this.
No, I
I'd like to
don't-
play by the rules.
No, I don't normally follow the rules, but this time, because
Wait,
I'm
I
always
mean-
right.
Wait,
I'm
I have
making
a question. When did he actually get shot? Do we know the time?
Huh?
I don't think that's super important right now.
I see. Does the defense have any objections?
Not really.
Yeah.
No, Your
Well,
Honor. Oh, Karma. You knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Truth is, kid, the game was rigged from the start.
Play this like a damn fiddle.
Like a
Don't,
damn
don't,
fiddle.
don't.
The
Will,
fall reference.
Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
He doesn't have to! What the
Will the
fuck does this
witness-
game not get about the Fifth Amendment?
Will the witness state his name and profession? I mean, if he doesn't testify, the only thing you have to go off of is his confession, so this is in your favor, I think.
That is true. Yeah, you're right.
Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney.
You mean
Oh, no way.
Mr. Edgeworth.
It's like, oh, nice meeting you. Hello.
For the very first time.
15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth.
Yeah,
This is correct.
mistakenly.
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. one detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please. Please.
Dun, dun.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. Elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day.
Ah, yes, now we use victim data.
That's all.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream.
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the event.
Ah, the same claim Mr. Yogi made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright, well, it's clearly the single gunshot.
Dude, he was a 7-year-old and his hobby was watching court trials.
What a nerd.
Aww.
You're so mean to this guy.
He's got a vision for his future, okay? Don't pick on him.
The gun
Yeah.
fired once?
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness.
It fired back at me.
Ooh, since then, they've echoed in my head every day.
Dave?
Yes, that's what I said.
Oh, the
That gunshot and that horrible scream.
If you
need
just
to
wait
vote
5
before
seconds, Zach.
questioning me.
Shut up, man. The scream.
The bite of 87?
Oh.
Shut up, Markiplier.
The man behind the slaughter? It was Miles.
Oh, music cut out, I was right. So you're sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this
My vision,
file one
it's
more
gone.
time. Oh!
You see, Your Honor, I
This-
stole your vision.
Oh!
No!
I'm main character from JoJo Part 8. This plainly
No.
contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
It's almost like it's fucking relevant, Karma.
I don't accept this evidence unless you tell us what page it's on.
Unless.
Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
It
Subscribe
is-
to my OnlyFans.
It's subscribed to my OnlyFans. I'm just gonna make doubly sure it is the second one. Yeah, the murder weapon was fired twice. Yeah, there you go.
The only two people that have OnlyFans in the universe are Larry and Vard Karma. Those are your two choices.
Oh god.
Like, not any of the characters that
Choose
we've
wisely.
seen. Look at the choose wisely. Holy shit! Look at the victim data in this file.
There are two kinds of people in this world.
It says here quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Grumble, grumble.
A
Was
ghost.
there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot?
It was clearly a ghost, Your Honor. As
Oh.
I'm sure you're aware of ghost's existence. This incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What?
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. Thank you for giving back my vision. Murder weapon fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the you have any proof that the other shot was fired had something to do with this case?
I mean, yes, otherwise we lose, but what the fuck is it?
You pointed out a little while ago.
I did?
Yeah,
That?
What, am I smarter than
did?
I think I am?
yeah. You pointed out a while ago.
The
Because he got shot and then the window was
I'm
shot.
about to say the bullet hole here. Okay.
Right? I think.
Yes.
Nani?
Well, unless the bullet came from outside, that doesn't make any sense. Your
Gun
Honor,
went through the
I
local
think
video.
I will be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Now, Mr. Valkama, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence.
Are you allowed to bluff in court? Like, are you allowed to do that?
I don't see why not.
Legally, no.
Yeah, that's what
What?
I'm saying. Like, if you admit that you're bluffing while you're bluffing, does that just like immediately negate it?
Probably.
I mean, I don't think it's lying. As long as you come up with the correct thing, like Phoenix just manages to do every single time.
Video game.
Video game. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident?
I mean, this. Shit, the music didn't go away. Am I dead? Look at this photograph. Sometimes it
wait.
makes me cry.
Oh.
This photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please, get a clue. Because he was shot in the fucking heart, dude.
Shot through the heart.
Unless I guess you could say that he had his back up to the door and then the bullet went through. No, because they retrieved it from his heart. So yeah, never mind. This makes no sense. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory
Greggy.
Greggy
Mr. Greggy.
was killed by a
Edgy.
shot. Dude, Gregory Edgeworth is hard to say.
Little Greggy over there.
It's like
Gregory
she
Edgery.
sells seashells by the seashore. You know what I mean? It's just like too
Is that-
many.
By the seashore.
Does that make Miles Medgy?
Oh,
Well,
yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus,
Miles.
someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
His new name is Miles Medge Edgeworth.
Medgeworth.
order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
A wall.
This paper wall.
It's
No!
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went to Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DO6 instant case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Case summary. That's on page 1.
Look at what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene.
Does it say that on page 1? Oh shit,
mean,
I
if
get
you'd
profiles.
actually-
Yeah.
What? Okay.
I guess that means someone else took it.
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
Not if it left out through the elevator.
Does
It
have
walked out on its own 2 legs.
a...
No, Saba, it was fucking shot from a gun. Also, what kind of a shitty gun fires just by you like throwing it and it like hitting something?
There's precedent for that. I mean, for
That is
shitty
true.
guns, yeah. That second bullet's never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was one fired by his own son.
It ricocheted.
That is the truth of the matter. The whole truth.
Okay, alright, Von Karma, then explain the second fucking bullet hole.
Like I said, it ricocheted, okay?
But then, no, but it was in his heart.
No,
Yeah,
ricocheted off the
obviously-
window into his heart.
It made a hole
ricocheted.
in the window.
It
went through the
ricocheted
window
off of his
back there.
heart.
You see, Edgeworth.
It
Out the
ricocheted
window.
off of his heart, punched a hole through the window, and then went back into his heart.
Perfectly, like, through the first bullet wound.
You see, Gregory Edgeworth used his paladin spear to poke that hole in the window.
Oh my god.
It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
That's so stupid. God, I hate you.
Order. I will have order. That's right, has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet was fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So, all we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid that I have to discount the defense's claims. It's 15% off.
Tisk. That's a pretty good steal, Mr. Wright. Want to buy your shit claims on Amazon? I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
You want to buy your shit claims on Shamazon?
Oh.
I'm a sham.
Sham, wow! How did this
That's
happen?
the place where I get all my magic equipment. How did you know?
Oh! I don't believe that the second bullet doesn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
Who am I?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
What? Nani?
You didn't say anything!
It was a dramatic
looks like I
pause,
was
okay?
wrong. What?
Nick?
Oh my god, Saba, we have to get through this. If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No. But you said you'd do it! Nick, you said you'd get Edward declared innocent!
I don't really care. I'm sorry.
What was that, right?
It's just, oh! It's just that when I saw the photograph, I thought that the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
15 years.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
There's a pop quiz.
Yes, Your Honor.
There's a pop quiz.
It's 50% of your grade. Do you have any objections?
He's not allowed to object.
He's literally asking if he wants to, though.
No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention?
Yes, I did.
You murderer.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
He accepted the guilt.
Very well. Statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
I love Van Halen. Indeed.
We finish each other's sandwiches.
Does anyone have any objection?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright?
Oh my god, they tricked me! Because usually the top option is like, I have an objection, but nah, they fucking switched it. I mean, obviously I have an objection. Your Honor, I object.
Tusk. Bluffing again, idiot boy. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, hmm? I'm calling your bluff, you fucking idiot.
Nick.
I don't know. His case is perfect.
Oh no.
Grah!
Craw.
Oh God! Did you?
Yeah, I saw that too.
I'm gonna look at that on the stream. Holy shit! That one frame of Mia.
Oh,
The second one. Wait, Grant, this is you.
oh yeah, the second bullet. I kind of forgot.
I also forgot. What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
Am I a spirit medium?
Oh,
The second bullet must exist. But where?
someone took it.
He's like, are you okay?
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor.
Hmm?
The second bullet, it existed.
What?
Huh?
Oh, we just heard proof that it does not exist.
No! You fucking, I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer.
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
Hmm. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
To pin it on Edgeworth. Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
I mean, yes.
Sure.
Obviously. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it.
What possible reason could they have had?
Proceed.
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene was this.
Bullet would be proof?
I'm about to say the bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof.
Proof?
It was a special bullet, so they took it with them? What?
He just
No.
pulled shit out of his ass.
Bluffing again, Mr. Wright. I'm calling it. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Then there would have been evidence of tampering with the body. Huh?
Why would they only take one of the two shots fired?
Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize
What
you.
the fuck?
Dumb
Huzzah.
answers.
This is going so well.
Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
Yes.
Murderer didn't need it?
No, the murderer
No,
definitely.
wasn't he just being cautious?
I'm about to say.
That was what else he said.
That was the other option, but that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Actually, maybe he didn't need it. Maybe something happened to the bullet.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it's too late now.
I-
You're already halfway
Yeah,
through
you
bluffing.
technically already pressed it.
Well,
but
the murderer was very cautious, sort you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet.
If that's
maybe,
the case, they should have taken a bullet from inside Gregory as well.
yeah, maybe something happened to the bullet where he was forced to take it with him.
That's so weird. This isn't going so well.
Was there some pressing need? Blah, blah, blah.
Alright, no, I guess not. Why would the murderer have spent
Oh,
time to
nice,
look for a
Grant.
stray bullet?
Thanks.
I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. Don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it.
What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy.
Think-
This person's off his rocker.
Think Ace Attorney.
You're thinking, you know, think crazy.
Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Oh, come on, game. That's bullshit. This is the other line of reasoning, but just with like a little bit of extra sauce on it.
Souse. Mr. Wright.
Souses.
Give us flowers
Yes,
to
Your
this.
Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take the bullet from the scene.
Had to, Mr. Wright. What do you mean?
Well, for instance, what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer.
The bullet hit the murderer.
Just saying, for
Happens.
instance. I mean, if it
Everything
hit
came
you.
off his heart, off the window, and back into the murderer.
Shut up! This isn't fucking misfortune. I mean, if it hit you, you'd have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform the surgery right there. You know?
I do know.
Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what if that's what
I was
really
just talking out
happened?
of my ass.
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Janny Yogi, were both unharmed.
That means there's a third party.
That would mean
You mean a fourth party?
A
A
ghost.
seventh party.
An
A
eighth
ghost
party! Murder came from outside, yes.
Hi.
The two
I think
men
this-
fight
yeah.
inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through this demon human. Like, goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside.
Who else do we know that's a demon?
Ah, yes, old bag.
bomb.
Oh,
How
It's more of
dare
like an
you!
Boy
angel.
loses consciousness.
It's either the vampires, the AMV pyre. Those are
The
demons.
AMV. No, excuse you. Only Von Karma's an AMV pyre?
That's why I said vampire and AMV pyre.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was
Then the
adult
murderer
Edgeworth
opens
who
the
had traveled
elevator,
back in
sees
time.
the men inside, and
The murderer was
shoots Gregory.
It was adult Edgeworth who traveled back in time to do this.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. Okay.
Objection!
What?
I will
What
not
was
show you
that?
my bullet wound.
Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no
one
murder.
died.
That is true. One person died. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Yeah, you are your sister's sister. Crazy.
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
The Kermits!
This is a flashback. Kermit has to say this.
Oh. Grant,
Oh,
do you
okay.
want to do Kermit Grossberg?
Kevin Grossberg.
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to the perfect trial record.
Dude, I can tell you're trying so hard.
That's really hard.
Wow.
Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many, many years of prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean
It could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
The
That's the
metal
same statement,
detector.
but okay.
The man behind it was the man behind the slaughter.
Oh no.
The man behind the shootout that killed all the cops.
It was Von Karma.
Oh man.
Something's
Oh
wrong, Mr.
man.
Wright. You seem dazed.
Legas.
Did no one
Uh,
else hear that in like the entire courtroom?
I'm assuming that they're like hush whispering to each other, because otherwise
They were just like,
that's
You
insane.
huddle.
know, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside.
The
Can you give
murderer
us
is.
the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now?
When's the better time to say it?
Say it,
Did we
say it.
save it? I'm not sure.
Well, okay, so
Well,
let's say we save it, right? What's the plan?
Wait, hang
what
on.
did we just talk about?
Wait. Phoenix is like, I'm gonna say the M word. Manfred von Karm.
He doesn't have to pass.
Because it's just like...
Well, what were we just talking about?
I mean, we were just talking about how Von Karma took a vacation, and he could have taken that vacation because of an injury.
And then before that, it was who was the murderer who came from outside.
Right. Because what I'm saying now is that if we don't accuse Von Karma of the murder right now, what would be the alternate plan of action? The alternate plan of action would be to prove that this bullet came from this gun, because this is the gun that was delivered to Yanni. But that wouldn't actually say anything. I'm just gonna say it now. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is
Von
certainly
Karma's like-
interesting news.
He's sweating really hard.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Who's your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
I used my paralysis spell on him just now.
Oh,
Oh, he broke
Von
free.
Karma.
How did you break free of my spell?
Von Karma!
Fuck, what was that? Was that Edward?
Hey, this was his mentor/father, okay? He's shocked to the bone.
Father figure.
No worries.
You
I have
mean
another spell
the
prepared.
Von Karma, the prosecutor, the AMV pyre, the sorcerer, the man standing right over there.
The sorcerer.
The witch!
Bah.
Bah humbug.
You don't object.
I'm casting a spell, Your Honor. I see
Oh,
no
okay.
need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst of my objection when a spell would do much better?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
I was writing the Necronomicon, so you're claiming that I took a vacation to try to heal my injury from the accident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where'd I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick! Let's find out whose doctor is!
What?
It's no use.
I'm his doctor.
Edgeworth?
No use.
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well.
He would have just cast a healing spell on himself.
Oh yes, he's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He is an AMV vampire after all. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
It's time, boys.
Nobody's
It's
that
time
perfect.
for missile. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself?
Or did he cast a healing spell?
That's insane.
I mean, he could have pulled it out himself. No, he couldn't have.
No, he couldn't have, Zach.
You can't just pull bullets out of your... Yes, you can! It just hurts a lot.
You shouldn't.
You absolutely shouldn't. It basically acts as a cork, preventing all your blood from falling out. Wait. What does that mean? The bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright.
Oh my god, is it still in his shoulder? Has it...
Hence the metal detector.
Yeah, the metal detector.
Oh my god!
That's
That's what I said
why.
earlier.
That's why he never took it from us.
Holy
my gosh.
shit, you're kidding. Dude, that
What
would
if
be
Gumshoe knew
so
all along?
uncomfortable.
That's
God.
why he's so
Maybe it just
mad.
didn't hit anywhere vital.
Can you produce evidence to prove I was shot?
Yes.
Dude, this game is fucking great. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is this metal detector.
You fool.
Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where's the bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You're right, I would use a healing spell. But I mean, I didn't.
You don't mean.
Healing spell.
I do. Wait, Adrian, would a healing spell, like, cause the bullet to leave?
It would
just
just
close up
fucking
the
bend the
wound.
flesh around it.
So this would still work in the canon of the game.
Yeah.
No, we just
I do.
eroded.
There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. I refuse. I will not let you near me with that metal detector.
What, you're just gonna open my chest up and commit surgery on me to look for it?
Gladly. Is that even possible for all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von
Pulls it out of
Karma,
his pocket.
I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. You'll find the... Oh my god!
Ooh.
I refuse.
You refuse. But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you.
No, I just find it uncomfortable.
I'm not grabbing my shoulder for any particular reason.
Order, order, order.
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension on this trial. Invasion of privacy.
Fuck off, dude! The statute of limitations run on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Boom.
My
Enough.
stall interrupted.
I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Search him thoroughly.
Kermit,
Nick.
hold him down.
What does this mean?
Now,
You
I
got it,
don't
sir.
know, but we have to give it a shot.
You can't hold me down. And then, like, several Kermits are blasted away, but the mob proved strong enough.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. It reacted.
beep,
Something's
beep.
inside his right shoulder. The bullet.
I mean, he could also have a metal shoulder.
Yeah.
But then that would be in like his medical evidence, because like if he had like some sort of a shoulder replacement or something, that would be in his hospital record. So we could check that.
Unless he did it himself.
That's
oh my god.
Oh my god.
Mr. Von
He
Karma.
was just saving some money. You. It was you.
And he just like leaps across the stand to like strangle him.
Oh my god.
I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent.
Huh?
Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder.
It is from this bullshit thing that I'm about to
It is from
describe.
Vietnam. I went to the war.
However, there's nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident.
Oh my god.
Alright, open him
I-
up.
I claim this bullet
Oh
in my
my
shoulder
God.
has no relation to DL6.
Man, if only we had like some bullet markings.
Well, we had something to compare it to.
If only we had the bullet that was in Gregory's heart to compare the thing on both. Anyway,
But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything.
yes, you do.
You literally do.
You're the prosecution.
Oh
You
my God.
literally have the only proof that you're like the only person who has to do proof. God damn it.
Not when I cast a spell to persuade the judge that I'm right.
God
Well,
damn it.
he
Proof,
must be
proof.
right.
Proof, 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 proof.
Not I.
Mr. Right. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course you
There's
can't.
a lot of proving.
You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. It vanished into thin air.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. I'm invincible. No one can kill me. So sorry, Mr. Right, but I'm off to kill Old Bag now.
Oh god. No.
How dare
I'm the
you?
one who's Sonny? Sorry, Von Karma.
You're infecting the Old Bag. What?
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof.
Oh god.
That's a bullet?
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. It was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings.
I think this is a memory.
Oh.
So you
It's a
have to
memory.
do a Kermit judge.
Markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from the gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. Kermit the Frog here, it's quite accurate. Kermit the Judge here.
Kermit the
Kermit the
judge here.
Kermit the judge here.
I do want to say I don't like the implications of all memories being in Kermit voice now, because that means that Kermit is eating the past like a Langolier.
It's either that or they all look over and it's like this little stage where they're like
Yeah.
reenacting how this
Oh.
goes.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
That's
yeah,
really
no,
good.
that's a new establishment of the new court function, where off to the side there's a little like puppet show where the Kermits reenact things that the people ask them to.
It's like a stenographer, but just for memories.
It's
That's
just
what-
all these Kermits, but they're in different wigs.
No, you know, so we know how you said we replaced the blade with Kermits. They replaced the stenographer with Kermits too, and that's how we replaced the stenographer.
Oh,
It's just a
we
little
have 2
entertainment for
bullets
the
in our
people.
possession. 1 bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth.
There, Carrie, he's sweating profusely.
Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove that bullet from your shoulder.
Takes out a knife.
Then we will compare the ballistic markings on this bullet
Let's do the surgery now.
and solve this case once and for all. Well, I mean,
This
like
isn't-
Scalpel.
he has to get prepped and ready for surgery like within the day, which I don't know if that can happen.
This isn't sweat, it's mana leaking from my body.
Oh God. Well, Mr. Von Karma,
My life force, it's leaking from my face.
oh my God.
Where's the sunlight coming from? It's hitting him. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Help, I can't breathe.
Quiet. Quiet. I said you're not making this any easier, dude. This is a hard voice.
Oh, is that Yanni? Stop breathing my air! Oh, I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air! Yay!
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 Well, this is a thought, right? So, this
It's
is
like an aside.
way
to the
complex.
audience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get away!
Oh my god.
So good.
It's like literally impossible for me to do
He's so
Kermit from that.
cute.
Get away from my father!
It got higher since last time.
Bang.
Bang!
Bang!
It's just bang! Oh,
Ah, yay!
oh.
Yay! It's the scream I heard in the elevator
Why do I remember that? Everyone's so happy.
15 years ago.
Yay!
Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Is he pointing in the right? He is pointing in the right direction.
Yeah.
That's really cool because he's facing the judge, so he's pointing to his left. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I absolutely would not have done that correctly.
Mr. Von Karma.
Oh god.
Edgeworth! Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me!
So, it was you.
Oh!
You and your father are my curse! Ah! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record.
Dude, you have a complex.
And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my
My
magic
God.
and hand. Death! Death!
Quick, before he can cast a spell.
You're on it, sir.
15 years earlier.
Cataclysm! Just meteor comes down, starts crashing through the thing, but then the judge goes, halt, and it stops in midair, and it's like, and then end of episode.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my goodness.
Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry.
This is also Gregory.
Who is Gregory?
Wait, is it?
Oh. No,
I
Gregory was the
have no
defense
clue.
attorney.
No, that's
Wait,
true.
Chief
So who the fuck
Maybe
is
the
saying
judge?
this?
Oh, the Chief Prosecutor. I know who this is,
Yeah,
but it
right.
hasn't been revealed yet.
Oh.
Actually, no, I don't know who this is. Never mind.
Like I said, it might be the judge.
I'm just gonna
No.
I'm just gonna read it in Payne's voice.
Payne was the Chief Prosecutor before.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
Flashback because
I was
it has
careless.
to be Kermity.
Shut the fuck up. I can't do that.
Alright.
I'm sorry. You'll have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
I love the idea that Payne
It's-
used to be the Chief Prosecutor but was demoted at some point for no reason.
I should say you're starting to get into Daffy Duck territory, Zach, just a little bit.
It's Wabbit season. Oh, sorry.
Edgeworth.
That was really quick.
It was a shock like none I'd ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness, approached by a Naruto vampire music video maker. I was in the court records room.
Smashed my head against the wall too many times.
The vampire approaches him being like, I see that you're in trouble.
It's Hawkmoth.
Oh
Must have
god.
wandered in there without thinking where I was going. That figure. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. The only thing I could see were his two red eyes. I went down the hallway afterwards and fell my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then
Shot it. Nothing happened.
there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder.
What a coincidence, dude. Like, if he had just been like 3 minutes late, the bullet would have just whizzed right past, hitting nothing.
Not a good day
Just
for
then
him.
the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge,
What?
You're giving commands?
what are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
The judge just takes out a
Okay.
gun.
Yeah. Very well.
Here, shing! Pulls out the sword of ancients. Use
My
this.
god. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this mission.
I do want to say, you constantly bringing up the Sword of the Ancients is really funny, because it's like this uber powerful ancient artifact, but it just keeps showing up randomly. Like, it's not that hard to obtain.
15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
you were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Again,
guilty.
For the
Twice.
second time.
for the second time today.
Twice within like a
Yay!
30-minute time span.
Yay!
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 That is all. This court is adjourned.
You know,
What?
it's canonical.
What? Arrest
That's
him!
everything. That's everything.
know-
Nope, that's everything.
I don't know if you knew, but it's canonical that Gumshoe's the one that throws the confetti afterwards whenever you win.
Really?
Yeah.
There's like a picture or like a comic in like the instruction manual.
That's amazing.
Gumshoe's the one who makes and throws the confetti.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual.
Well, yeah, he's a vampire. He's undead.
Yeah, that's why I said he looked paler than usual. I knew it. I knew it all along. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside, you crushed him, Nick. Crush.
But that's an understatement.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. and you
That's
didn't
an
even take his
underreaction.
heart.
You look over and the Kermits are trying to like figure out how to swing the Sword of Ancients because they're a bunch of puppets and they're like they can't lift it properly.
we
Stop
gotta
up.
we gotta get him before the runes of sealing wear off. It was
Pick it up.
pretty close though. I was sure
can't,
we had
Kermit.
it.
We need a
That's too
gumshoe in
heavy.
here. Call in a gumshoe.
Sure he had it.
I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
Ooh.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth.
They can be lovers.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I love you.
I know. Try. I love you.
Oh!
Oh.
I see. Okay, I should say thank you, right? I can't go any further than that. I'm sorry. I can't do it, Baka.
Baka. You're welcome.
I can't do it, Maya.
I think you could have done better than that.
You didn't even say the thing I told you to.
No. Sorry, I'm not good at that sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there.
Woo!
Whoa!
I was gonna say in the earlier thing, Edgeworth may have taken Wright's virginity, but no one's taken Edgeworth's virginity.
Oh!
Amazing, pal, you pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal.
I do want to say I really appreciate how we're all like getting into the voices like as we go on. It's not just reading, we're now putting in emotion. Dude, we're getting better. It only took
Right.
16 hours.
Yay! Yay!
Yeah.
And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me.
Dude, you make no money.
Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
Yeah, which by the way, I
Like
want to have
now.
we talked about that? The
Yeah.
the nightmare scape of the prosecutors reviewing the police's salary? So like they have onus to be like, "Hey, just delete that evidence for me." It's ridiculous.
Messed up.
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. He knows how to profess his love. That's how you say thank you. I see.
He was so angry.
I feel foolish.
God, God, Sava, you're so
Phoenix
right.
is
He's
like-
so fucking tsundere.
Phoenix is like taking his clothes off.
Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
Oh my
Phoenix,
god.
what do you do? We're in public.
I can't not have sex with Edgeworth.
Oh god. Like
It's literally like it's the comic of like I can't not fuck him.
it's the like the quintessential anime character that personifies like yandere is like that one character from Future Diaries. Can't remember her name.
Oh gosh.
But fucking, I have never
Probably.
had like a perfect example of a tsundere before. Like there've been tsunderes before, and it's like, I guess. Fucking, it's Edgeworth, 100% for me now.
Hold on. It's
Correct.
Oh, you're right, it is Yuno. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Oh God, why are you?
What? What?
Hey y'all, I'm here for some reason.
The game was like,
What?
man, it's been a minute since since Carrie had a voice.
Lana's just like, I saw the Sword of Ancients and I had to just eat it for its power.
Oh, no.
Lana, you're here.
I'm more powerful than old bag now. Y'all were great in there.
We're not making that canon. That is too quick.
Why
That's
you want?
fine.
Thank you.
Why do you want to keep the Sword of Ancients intact?
Because the Sword of Ancients is fucking cool, and I hate the idea of Lada just swallowing it just to burn off that energy like an engine.
Okay, fair enough.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
He's trying so
That's
hard.
cultural appropriation, motherfucker.
I'm trying to fit in.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. That's why I testified against you. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yes, I was the one that was lying. Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lada?
Eating, as
Me?
usual.
I went back to college.
I hate the college.
I have a PhD
I hate
now.
the college.
She's like, I went back to college to eat the professors and gain their knowledge.
Oh.
Oh,
She goes to
I gave up
college
trying to
gain
be an
more knowledge.
investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh?
God, I forgot about her fish face.
Isn't that the hot? Oh man, guy
Oh.
from the
Carrie.
park.
It's the Carrie show. It's the
Oh,
first
no.
time it's been the Carrie show. Huh?
Do you want me to take back any of the voices, or just...
Oh,
No, I got this.
Okay, good.
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
Oh,
What
did
happened?
fucking
Fiancé.
Raquanda or whatever break up with you?
Raquanda.
What was her
What?
name?
Beyonce.
Beyonce. I'm sorry.
Raquanda.
What the hell?
I don't...
You know, Kalanda of the Kalandan genocide.
Oh, Nick. I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Beyonce. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick.
It's
That's
always
where
Paris.
my other girlfriend went. She's leaving me behind.
What's with Larry in Paris?
I don't
Yeah.
know, dude. Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are. My emotions turn on a dime.
Yes, here I am.
Dude, how many? There's Phoenix, Maya, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, Lotta, and now
Larry.
Larry, plus these two guards. So there is fucking 8 people in this room.
I was just gonna say real quick, Edward's like, yes, here I am. Rock you like a hurricane?
Because he's trying to like empathize. Like, I am also human, yes. Whoop.
To be fair, he's a vampire.
Right, but he doesn't want people to know
Congrats,
that.
Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in
Is it a
celebration.
bill?
Celebration. That's unusual for you.
Harry, but it come along tonight to my treat pal.
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it.
That's a good point, because he did legit save Edgeworth yesterday. So literally the only person who should not be here is Lotta, because she's an asshole.
Yeah. She's just there for no reason. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it.
Well,
$2.
yeah. It's not that
Two-
strange. People give money
Only
away to celebrate
$2.11.
sometimes.
Oh my goodness! It's
Larry!
$38 right.
Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either.
It's my life savings.
38 bucks exactly?
Nick! There's 3 N's there. Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38? No. No! Larry, it was you?
What are you so surprised about,
If
right?
something stinks, it's probably the butts. Huh?
Literally, Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to the day 15 years ago.
So you do remember.
Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway.
What? What? What?
Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I was never good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah,
Vividly.
too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school.
Oh, here it is.
Yes, when something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events.
Edgeworth,
Hmm?
you should have told me.
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago.
The statute
You
of
were
limitations
two
is
at the
over.
time.
Yeah. Don't
Oh
you
my
think the
God.
statute of limitations
Oh.
has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? Wow. I'd say so, yes.
So that's why, I like the idea of Larry knowing that, and so he's like, that's why he's giving the $38 now, so that way Edgeworth can't fucking sue him.
He knows what's up.
There you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you did.
You ruined my life.
I am
Well,
now a
you always
successful defense attorney.
Well, you always have been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily too.
Alright, this is a personal attack now.
Ah.
Death! The death sentence for the both of you.
Get him,
Man, if only I had known, I would become a prosecutor.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself.
Dinky.
If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, right?
I get his jacket, he gets mine. Like, cool. We both.
That's it.
Clearly, we both do the same fucking job.
Good.
Oh, Edgeworth's finally offering the bottom for once.
Hey, yeah. No, Edgeworth is a power bottom, and I will not hear otherwise.
Yeah, he does kind of control the situation a lot. I could see that.
Anyways, hey y'all, line up. I'll take a photo.
Hey, photo time! Let's go!
And after that, dinner is on me.
We could each share a single fry from McDonald's.
We can each share a single Kermit burger.
No,
Oh,
that's
God.
awful.
Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night.
Kermit
We
burgers
celebrated
are vegan,
Edgeworth's. What?
Kermit burgers are vegan, you know.
My
Lana's like,
truth.
yeah, I know.
was like,
We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
A.M.
ugh.
Dude, it's so early. Whoa. I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Dude, I got fucking drunk. It's still only 5 a.m. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
I'm in the void, help.
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you... It made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless.
You were pretty useful like 2 or 3 times, actually.
So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Aww.
Goodbye? What time is it? Gah! The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station! To the station! Oh, this looks nice.
This is the only time they use this background.
Aww.
I guess I'm too late.
Hey,
You son of a bitch! Get back into the office!
Nick.
Maya! Sorry, I double-clicked. So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits.
Yeah, but the one spirit you can talk to is really useful to me!
And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Oh, God. Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only your voice, but still. I mean, I also got some vague flashes of her in my mind, which was very offset, like off-putting.
Single frame.
It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry.
I think Mr. Grossberg helps the least out of all
Probably.
these.
He was too busy fighting criminals.
He helped clear out the Kermits for us on our way to court and back.
Oh, that's true.
Exactly. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
Aww.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything.
Didn't you do like some bullshit, like objecting stuff on day 1 that also saved the day?
All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
They let me keep it for winning the trial.
Show Maya.
Gun.
Just a photo of your dead
Oh
mom.
my god, you're horrible.
Dude, I have no fucking idea. Is it
Polly.
Polly?
Do you want us to
Wouldn't
tell
it be
you?
the bullet?
Well, cause like
Because she held on to it, right?
what the? Oh, this. Yeah, it's this. 100%.
Oh yeah.
I totally forgot that she like became a Pokemon for this.
Yep, a bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
I'm sure you will. We have an entire another case left in this game. Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that.
Hopeless, I say.
The fuck? Is that the sound of like a train leaving?
So, this is it.
See you
See you
soon.
soon.
See you soon, Maya.
It's running fast. I have to go. Sorry. Bye.
Oh.
Thanks, Nick.
Like, as she's leaving, I'm like, wait, one more thing, and I hand her, like, an envelope, and she's like, oh, okay, she, like, looks at it, thinking it's gonna be a letter. It's a bill for all the fucking burgers that she made me pay for. Like, all the burgers
All
and
the
hot
rolls of
dogs.
film.
And rolls of film. It's an itinerary of the whole thing.
Okay, hurry. We're over by 4 minutes.
Oh, shit, we are. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Let's hurry it up.
And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page.
So my story ends. I died then.
And saying goodbye to a novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters.
Ha! Blah, 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 blah.
Which Red rethink that claim.
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. A little bit of a victory lap here at the end.
Oh, that was nice.
So,
There's still another case.
There is still
mean,
another...
how-
I mean,
how do you-
as Adrian said, this is where it ended originally.
Hey, pal, this Redruth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise.
Whoop! Detective Gumshoe!
He's
And he hung his
wasted.
head low and went right back outside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. I don't know. Okay. Strange, huh?
Dude, that's amazing. That's so good.
oh my
Oh,
god.
dang, we have to wait this out
I
now.
know, I'm
We're
so
overtime,
sorry.
too.
God.
Oh no.
Huh, Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheese. Huh? She's in Hawaii right now. Oh, yeah.
Rip Larry.
Who is this fucking genre of woman that is constantly, like, really expensive and then immediately leaves?
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, right. Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. Even though I'm a prosecuting attorney, I'm sure he's grateful.
I'm trying to wait and see if there's anybody that I have to voice.
Oh, who was
Is
this?
this-
Oh, I don't remember. Phoenix Wright, yes. Ah, the defense attorney who I wrote that affidavit for, yes. You should have known I've taken over the management of the Gatewater Hotel. What? Should you stop by the area, please stop by.
Bellboy is his name, apparently.
Yeah.
First name Bell, last name Boy.
Boy.
That could be a
Quite
real name.
unfortunate. Oh,
Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright. Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late.
been busy.
The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon and Kermit blood.
Wait, who the fuck is, like, interviewing these people?
Yeah.
The game developers.
Yeah,
Von
basically.
Karma.
Oh, that's...
I mean, they made this game assuming we
Oh.
might not get another game.
Yes! Phoenix Wright. Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know the No, how I keep up.
Every time she does that, she's actually casting incantations for a spell.
She's so proficient that, like, certain syllables, when said so quickly, they just work.
Oh,
Oh God. I'm pleased to announce that I sure owe to Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping up my face out of the public eye to the show. I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know.
Aw, Carrie, you skipped... I know it was going quick, but you skipped over the best thing. You
I
skipped
know,
a
I
sniff.
missed it. Sniff.
Yeah, sniff.
Yay.
publicity. Oh,
Dude,
boy.
like
Oh,
90% of these voices are
I
Carrie.
got a letter from Maya. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She said she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
I like after like the more dialogue comes, the faster the person has to read it.
It's a good thing I wasn't given any of these characters.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
Right?
were
Who's
saying-
that? You wanna talk? Let's talk about Pink Princess. Alright. But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog! It was kind of a shock for a boy my tender
Hey,
age.
he's a cowardly lion, okay?
Alright, well, that was the one character I consistently voiced, I think.
they
Salmonella.
interview Von Karma. No, you
I'm
did
dead.
Salmonella, too.
Alright.
Remember, right? That lawyer guy, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna
Oh
be
my
famous.
god, is it gonna
If
be
it's Mia.
Mia? Oh,
crap.
dude, my heart's gonna shatter if it is.
Show us the picture.
Where's
No,
that
we
guy?
gotta talk to Salmonella.
Oh.
Dude, that's the most keen evidence of of paranormal encounters ever.
They also
Ah,
skipped Salmonella.
They did.
I mean,
Yeah, what the hell?
presumably because he's in jail for being a co-conspirator.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I forgot about that. Oh my god,
Oh.
what? Oh right, yes.
There you go.
Rise from the
Who the heck
ashes.
From
'Cause he's-
one girl to the next.
Cause he's a phoenix, get it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes so much sense.
Okay. I know we're 9 minutes over, but like,
You have
Next-
2 seconds to talk about whatever the fuck you're gonna talk
no,
about.
I was gonna say next time we have to go over because there was a good amount of stuff there.
There was a lot of lore there. No,
Oh, stop,
no,
stop,
no,
stop.
stop,
Oh,
stop,
intro cutscene,
stop,
intro
close
cutscene.
window. I was trying to go back to the main menu so we could listen to the music as we left.
It's 10 minutes past. It's impossible.
All right,
my
well,
God.
that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that because I did.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was great. I do want to say I think it's really funny because like obviously like me being Phoenix and Saba being Maya and stuff, we didn't have as many voices, but we had a lot more to read. I just love that at the end when it's all like the C-list characters, it was just Carrie, Adrian, Carrie. It was just
Right
so
side.
See, yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna make a highlight of that and call it Carrie has to act.
Oh god.
No, Carrie has to act quickly.
Who? Okay, I can. Maybe we should make a list of.
You
maybe I
have
can make,
2 seconds.
I was gonna say, maybe,
4.
maybe next time I can make a list of who's gonna voice who, based and give it to the people that already played this case or know this case.
Oh, really? So you mean like do a little bit of research as to who might fit what?
Yeah, maybe.
I would appreciate
Okay.
that if you wouldn't mind putting in the little bit of extra effort. That'd be really
Sure.
nice.
All right, I'll look into
Well, we
it.
can
All right.
always also have if you come up with more than one person, you can totally do that. We can have a little competition.
Yeah,
Sure.
like we did for Edgeworth.
Yeah.
That is true. I remember that. I remember there was a competition for Edgeworth, and I got fucking trounced because I couldn't do a British accent well.
Right.
Anyway,
I mean, I'm not
you're
that
also
good
Phoenix.
either, but okay.
well, I mean,
Whatever
yeah, but
they-
you do it consistently, I guess. And also, I
told
was Phoenix. Grant is correct. I was Phoenix,
Oh,
so
that-
it would
that
make
is true.
so it wouldn't make sense that I was Miles as well. I would die.
You just go
I
back
told
and forth.
Grant to do a sultry British accent, so.
I will say, Maya's not in this case because she's busy training to be a spirit medium.
Really?
True. So that
Yes.
means my big character's out.
So no, don't worry. There is definitely going to be a plucky anime character that you will be able to
Oh.
voice.
Maybe
Okay.
it's someone that Zach already knows
Me? Really?
from watching the
Mia.
investigations games.
Oh, is it the scientist bitch?
I don't know, maybe.
God, she's awful. Oh my God. Okay, whatever.
And on that
Fine.
note, we're gonna end.
On that note, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.